friend who'd hit the bottom of bad luck. He said, I've always called her lady, spent the best part of my life in this old truck. He brushed a tear and signed the papers, said if she don't turn your head, you ain't alive. Oh, look at her, ain't she pretty? And now the lady takes another trucker on a ride. She's a trucker's lady, she's a trucker's dream. She's sleek and she's one sweet riding, easy driving machine. She's a trucker's lady, she's a trucker's dream. When I painted trucker's lady, big and bold in gold for everyone to read. She might as well have been a woman, and that band of gold says she belongs to me. She won my heart and warms my body. I think she's beat the devil to my soul. Oh, look at her, ain't she pretty? The sharpest looking rig out on the road. She's a trucker's lady, she's a trucker's dream. She's sleek and she's one sweet riding, easy driving machine. She's a trucker's lady, she's a trucker's dream. She's a trucker's lady, she's a trucker's dream. She's a trucker's dream. I found her down in Nashville with a friend who'd hit the bottom of bad luck. He said, I've always called her lady, spent the best part of my life in this old truck. He brushed a tear and signed the papers, said if she don't turn your head, you ain't alive. Oh, look at her, ain't she pretty? And now the lady takes another trucker on a ride. She's a trucker's lady, she's a trucker's dream. She's sleek and she's one sweet riding, easy driving machine. She's a trucker's lady, she's a trucker's dream. When I painted trucker's lady, big and bold in gold for everyone to read. She might as well have been a woman, and that band of gold says she belongs to me. She won my heart and warms my body. I think she's beat the devil to my soul. Oh, look at her, ain't she pretty? The sharpest looking rig out on the road. She's a trucker's lady, she's a trucker's dream. She's sleek and she's one sweet riding, easy driving machine. She's a trucker's lady, she's a trucker's dream. She's a trucker's lady, she's a trucker's dream. She's a trucker's dream. She's a trucker's dream. I was grinding gears and trucking up old Highway 395 on a deadhead one January night. It was cold and raining from the northern California skies, and I knew the ground tomorrow'd be white. I turned off my AM and turned on my old CB, set about to trucking with a chill, when I heard somebody breaking with a weak 1033, so I grabbed the mic and stopped her on the hill. I was shouting back to no one, thinking my mind's playing tricks, when I heard another breaker call me down. He asked me what my 20 was and said he'd see me soon, and after that, never heard another sound. Well, I tried an hour to get the breaker back. It called to 33, but couldn't raise a soul. When a pair of lights came tearing round the curve from down below, and when he stopped, I saw it was a state patrol. I told him about the 33 I'd had out in the night, that I'd tried to get him back, but had no luck. Well, old Smokey passed his thanks along and said he'd check it out. So I said goodbye and climbed up in them truck. I jockeyed that Freightliner up the highway one more time, topped the hill and rolled down the valley floor. Poured myself a cup of coffee and I'd only had a sip when that 33 came breaking through once more. Well, that old mountain must have been the reason that I couldn't get a copy while I was trucking up the other side. 'Cause here I was listening to a 10-2 all the way, so again I braked her down and let her slide. That breaker with a 33, I got you wall to wall. Can you tell me what your 20 is, my friend? He said off in a deep ravine lying on my side. Went to sleep and left the highway in a spin. Breaker, Smokey, this is Fireball. I'm on the other side. If you got a copy, put the hammer down. 'Cause that dude that called the 33 is out here in the ditch. Get a wrecker and an ambulance from town. Well, they found him and they brought him out before the break of dawn. And it was just beginning then to snow. They said he owed his life to me, but that ain't how I feel. He owes it to his CB radio. Riding this 18-wheeler before they painted lines. I never made much money 'cause I couldn't make no time. Used to be a running battle between old Smokey and me, but now I got a 6-foot Shakespeare, me and old CB. Well, tonight I got the front door, can't always have the rocking chair. Pigpen's got that back door closed, just told me on the air. Just checked out the westbound, Roadhog says she's clean. Looks like a money-making run for me and old CB. Now Ace, the blue-eyed Indian, still runs with single drive. Old single drive, he's a ratchet job, but he keeps the night alive. And Jolly Jack, that beaver nuts, checking covers on the seat. We're looking for a red Pinto, me and old CB. There's old Circle City Peddler. Boy, he's getting fat. He makes his turn at Derby Town. Couldn't live like that. Chicken Coops is open, and so is DOT. Hey, appreciate that info, Cisco. Me and old CB. That California devil, he's down at marker 25. He just hollered, breaker, breaker, hey, them bushes are alive. Now comb your hair, they're taking pictures down at 23. We'll give him a big 5-5 smile, me and old CB. Now look at that 4-wheel barebait, just blew off my back door. Old Smokey's gonna get him, hey, that's a big 10-4. Now Hawkeye's had the hammer down since Nashville, Tennessee. He just saved some green stamps thanks to me and old CB. 8-ball from Shaky City, he's talking to a dame. He's coming on to that Cupid doll. You sound like a little pretty face. If he'd give me a breaker, I'd tell her to go on down to 3. Now she might be running single, like me and old CB. Windy City Charlie, he's down at marker 9. I just checked my 20, I ain't running far behind. Me and this 18-wheeler, we're just about home free. Made damn good time and didn't pay one fine. Me and old CB. Yeah, come on in there, Roadrunner. Yeah, that's a big 10-4. That's a Continental Cowboys home 20. We'll see you on the flip-flop and keep the shiny side up. That's a 10-4. We're gonna get between them sheets and sleep and sleep.